Hello everyone, and welcome to issue 3 of Horrific News. This is our exclusive newsletter for our email subscribers, and of course before I begin, I'd like to thank you as always for supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot, and helps me grow and spread the word about horror. Of course, if you know anyone else, send them a link, get them involved with the show, always welcome. Right, so let's get on with things. First of all, some of my guest appearances at the Towers of the King adventures coming to a close, so we had to postpone last week. A bit of things topsy-turvy also. It was a bit older, that's why it's good out later in the week than normal. But yeah, next week we'll be doing the final episode of Towers of the King. I'll share the links on social media, so of course go over and follow Brotherhood of the Dice, keep up with that. Sometime later today, going to be streaming with Evil Live, Adam's channel, and be creating the character for our upcoming In Nomine adventure. If you know, I've mentioned that before. It's sort of 90s. It's created in the 90s. It's sort of angels and demons, and it's a whole world built around that. And no, it's an interesting premise. So looking forward to getting that there. Actually, when you create the character, it sort of gets you a feel for the game. I think you can read up all you want, but until you actually get involved, you don't really understand how the sort of games work. So looking forward to that there. I'll confirm a time, and of course I'll stick out a notification when that's happening. On our contributor news, Dale Gibson has just had one of her stories, Buried in the Dark, released on a new anthology coming out, Remains to be Told. That's been edited by Lee Murray. On the email you'll see the link to that, and also to Dale's Facebook page where she'll give you updates. Quite busy lately. She's started to appear in a lot of anthologies, so as you know, Dale's been with the show a long time now, and it's great to see her. She's coming from just putting out short stories to now actually getting published and getting recognition, so absolutely fantastic. Always happy to support her. And yeah, everything has been quiet in the front. Of course, if you're one of our contributors getting the email, make sure you keep me up to date with what's happening, because if I don't know, then I can't obviously share it with folks. So obviously things up and coming, I'll keep you in the loop. Acrostar just sent me an email of they have a new project coming up, but I didn't have a chance to fully read it, so I'll probably include that next week. Yeah, they're getting busy as always. Alright, upcoming streams then, and later on, Saturday 11th today, I'll be doing session 3 of the Black Boot game. So I need to try and catch up. I haven't had a chance. I need to try and catch up to where I left off last time, because I don't want to go back. But yeah, that's progressing nicely. Can't believe the card games in that. If you just play cards, I thought it was just you want to what was it? Maybe got a bonus or lost coin or something. Didn't realise it actually killed your character if you lost a bloody card game. So I'll not be doing that in a hurry with NPC characters. So lesson learned. But I'll get us up to that point where we were last time, and then we'll crack on and see how far we can get. Sunday the 12th, Adam and Cameron are joining me again, and we're carrying on with our Clive Barker series. We're going to be doing Candyman, and as you know, the short stories quite different from the book in terms of location and the setup, so we'll talk about that and the various themes, and would the original work for the film, did the film work better. I mean, we'll go into all those, bit of add or take away, or just sometimes you just need to tell a different story when you're transferring a medium. So we'll have a chat about that there. As always with these streams, if you can turn up the live chat, more than happy to have you, hear your comments, and of course we'll incorporate it into the conversation. Thursday the 16th then we have Trevor's 4, so that's Chris is going to be joining me again, carrying on with the Tremor saga. As I said before, this one's a prequel, so it's going to be interesting to see how this goes and how it fits in with the rest of the franchise. So far so good in terms of the series and the cohesiveness of it, so could this be where it goes off the rails, or does it add a wee bit more to the lore? We shall find out. Then on Tuesday the 21st of November we have our Alien Draconostrain trilogy RPG series carrying on this channel with Brotherhood of the Dice and Infinite Monkey Tales. So the stories. We've now found out that the Draconis strain is what has been experimented with on the Kronos. So we've now got the idea of what's actually happening. It's man-made and people fiddling about maybe with things that they shouldn't. And I've already lost one of my characters, so that's good. I'm now a colonial marine. Finish off the adventure, so that's cool. Unfortunately, I was ill last night and didn't get to join in with session 2 of our Shiver adventure, the Dare, but found out this morning that there's going to be a session 3. My character's still alive, so I'll be able to sort of jump in, pick up the pieces from there. So I'll catch up with all what's happened, and then we'll go on. So it was a shame. I was just feeling rough last night. I had to go to bed early. My fucking everything, when everything just breaks down at once. Not pleasant. I'm not going into details, but it was an early night for me. And I mean early night, I'm talking about tea time, in bed, asleep, out for the count. Never good, but yeah, that'll be good to get involved with as well. Get back into that there. I really enjoyed that first session. It was so much fun. We did that for Simon. And then on the 23rd of November, Dale's back with me again as we carry on our Peter Jackson series. We're doing Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Now, this is the really grim, dark one, so if you noticed when we talked about the Fellowship of the Ring, all the horror elements that were in it, which you would expect from a horror director, this is where it gets ramped up, and we really get to see the sort of darkness, which I think only somebody who understands horror can really bring that across. Because problem a lot of fantasy series is they're so wishy-washy, and everything's got a nice little rose tinted sheen across it. Of course, Peter doesn't do that. He goes straight in. So looking forward to that one. And there you go. That's what's coming up. That obviously doesn't preclude any off the cuff streams. I still have to schedule another one of the Exorcist series. 2 more of those movies to go. Especially after watching part 3, really good, so looking forward to the next one. And that's it. As always, we'll be keeping busy, so that just leaves me to say, keep up to date with the channel, do the typey clicky things, and until next time, keep it creepy, keep it horrific.